Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is the October opal nail set. If your birthday is in October, happy birthday to you. I hope you are having a good month. I'm just going through here what I'm using. I'm using some extends. Oh my goodness, extends tips for this. I've already prepped my Alien hander and the tips, and I've just buffed over those with a 180 grit. This is the all-in-one BAB from the gel bottle, and I'm just doing a very thin sort of scratching it in layer, and that'll have a 60-second cure. And then we'll use the same BAB as well to apply the tips. So I won't bore you too much with this, but I will show you applying the extends. I haven't used these for absolutely ages. I had them when they were brand new out, so the actual extends gel and everything is in the bin, because yeah, that just went bleh. So yeah, I was out of shot on this one. So what I do is just gently brush over and then do a little blob and just apply them like any other gel, as you can see there, any other full cover tip. These are relatively short, not short, they're I'd say a medium length. Yeah, definitely a medium length. And I'm just using to use my tool here at some point, so I'm just going to get that ready. I'm going to push that gel, as you can see there, all the way down that tip, and this is what you want to do on your clients as well. So you make sure you've got it fully covered over that natural nail. And then I'm just going to flash cure. And I will do that on every single one. And then we can pop them in the lamp for a full 60-second cure. So here you are on this one. I'll just show you now I'm in shot. I'll just do a nice thin layer just over where the natural nail would come, and then just a little tiny blob around that cuticle. And then we're going to push that in from 90-degree angle. No, 90-degree. Is it? I don't know. Just at an angle, and then push that down. And again, make sure you've got that natural nail fully covered, and then flash cure. Sometimes it doesn't cure where your thumb is, so I do try and get at many angles as I possibly can. There we are. Okay, so I'll speed through the rest and be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to file off those little bobbly bits at the end. Get these on most tips. So I quite like the shape as they are. Nice, natural, square looking. And then because these tips are already prepped, there's actually just a little bit of glue that has seeped out there. Just make sure you check that, guys, before popping it in your lamp if you're doing this on a client. I actually didn't see that at all. Whoops, and I'm knocking my camera. I think I do that quite a lot in this in this video. So I'm just going to pull this out and just whiz over with this 180 sanding band just to get rid of that bit of glue. Could have done a bit of a better job than that, but hey ho. And I'm still knocking the camera. Gosh, everybody will have motion sickness. Just give them a little buff. Just remove any dust. Yeah, so as I was saying, these tips are already prepped, so you don't have to, they're already etched, so you don't have to go in with any base or so I'm going in file or anything like that. Gel polish from Neo. This is their Snow White. I'm just going to do one coat of this because we are going to go in with lots of other layers. So I want to keep these nails as thin as possible. So guys, I will speed this up. I have left pretty much everything in, but I will speed a lot of it up because this video is going to be super long otherwise. So yeah, I'll speed this bit up and I'll come back in a sec. Right, so I'm wiping off the inhibition layer now, and we're going to go in with some foil gel. We're going to go in with some foil gel on 3 nails. I'm not going to do anything on the middle nail just yet. I'm going to do the index, ring and the pinky because the process is all going to be the same on these. And then we're going to do something a little different on that middle finger. So I'm just doing just a thinnish layer. Well, it is a thin layer. I was going to say ish, but it's thin layer of the Sparkle Supplies foil gel. And then we'll give that a 60-second cure. So once that is cured, we're going to go in with this oil slick. This is just going to be a bit of a base. You don't really see much of it, but I just wanted it there just in case. It is really nice actually over white. So these are white opal. You can get all sorts of colour opals. Personally, I like white. So I'm just going to dab this in on all of those 3. Colours in that, the colours are beautiful. This particular foil I got from a place that no longer exists, so but you can get it pretty much anywhere these days. So next up I'm going to base this in. One to seal in the foil, and next to create this tacky layer for my flakes. These flakes are called Autumn Fall and they're from Tia's Beauty. I've had them absolutely ages, and yeah, go and get yourself some. She does quite a lot of different stuff, really nice things, but they last for ages and I do like her pots. I'm just going to tip a little bit into the lid. Just whatever you do, guys, don't cough or sneeze over it because it will go everywhere. Move it right out of your way if you can. And I'm just going to use this brush and I'm just going to tap in, and then I'm going to burnish it once I've got it where I want it. So this is repeated over the other 2 as well, so I will speed this bit up. So I'm now going to base coat this back in, nice thin layer, just to encapsulate those flakes and pop those in the lamp. So next up, I'm using opal from the gel bottle. Now, I should have, in my head, I got it right, but I ended up doing it wrong. I should have put on a milky white colour over first and then gone in with the opal flakes. That was my initial intention, and I don't know why I changed my mind, but I did, and I ended up going in with opal again. So if you're going to recreate this set, don't do it this way. And I'll show you the next step in a minute as to why I shouldn't have done it this way. Learn from my mistakes. But it's so weird because in my head, and I had it right in my head, and it just, yeah, I don't know why I picked this up first. It's just, yeah, how strange I am. My brain just works in mysterious ways sometimes. But that's going to have a cure. Now, this is Diana. This is the Milky White. I forgot to press record, so I've already done the index finger. And I'm just applying a bit, but scraping most of it off. Now, if you haven't got like a Milky White, you can create your own with some base coat and just some white. I kind of wish I had done that anyway. Just purely because I think this was probably a little bit too milky, but nevertheless they did turn out really nice. And this is why I should have done this first, because then I'll go back in with the opal after, just to bring back a little bit of that sparkle. So yeah, if you're going to do it this way and then put the opal on after. So here now I'm just going to scrape a lot of it off because we still want those colours to come through. And then we'll cure that. And so now I'm just going to go back in with a nice little thin layer of this opal polish from the gel bottle. Yeah, just to give that, bring back that shine, because I didn't want to dull it too much with that milky white. We still want that little bit of sparkle coming through. Okay, so there, cure that as well. Right, I've pulled out these charm thingies, slices, whatever you want to call them. They're not charms, they are metal slices, I suppose. And I'm going to use this moon, half moon. Put one of those. I've picked up the wrong tweezers. I don't know why I picked these up because they don't join together. We'll swap that out in a minute. So we've got this lovely half moon shape, and I will just bend that slightly so it fits on the nail. So we want that nice and flush. So this set is going to be a little celestial as well. So at this point, let's do this middle finger. I wasn't sure. I'm just going to place it on and make sure it sits flat before I go ahead and glue that into place. So I do faff a little bit around this, getting it as flat as possible. You see there, I keep taking it off, and what I'm doing is just manipulating that metal slice to make sure it's nice and flush. So yeah, I'll speed this bit up because I do faff quite a bit. So I ended up cutting out a lot of that because I did faff more than I thought I would. So I'm just putting a bit of glow on underneath of the moon now. You can just barely see what I'm doing. And then I will pop that on. Looks real cute. And then what I'm going to do is get my stamper and my handheld LED, and I'm just going to push that in and cure it at the same time. and just give that a flash cure so it stays nice and flat. I'll just show you this here. So I'm going to really push it in with my stamper and just flash cure that, and then give that a full cure in the big lamp. So it makes sure you use an old stamper. This one is really old and I do just use that now for this purpose. It looks like I'm having a conversation with myself with my hands. Not sure what I'm talking about. Right, let's get this out of the lamp. Right, we're going to put the opal and everything inside of this moon. So yeah, let's do that. I did go in with the foil first, but that just really didn't do anything at all. So I just went in with the opal from the gel bottle and the flakes. And obviously the milky white, etc. So yeah, let you watch this. So I do want that moon to be a little raised as well off this nail. So I am applying a generous amount of the opal gel. And I think I didn't press record when I was popping the flakes in. So here we are going in with the Diana, just doing a real thin layer of that. And then I'll give that a cure. And then we'll go back in with the opal gel as well. Right, so I'm going to remove the inhibition layer off these now because we're going to go in with some more foil gel. And we're going to do a nice little squiggly gold border around these. So I'm just going to go back in with my foil gel. Just popped a bit on top of my lid there. I didn't realise that actually I was out of shot, so I do apologise for that. But I'm just randomly, even I couldn't see where this gel was going, so it was sort of trial and error, and yeah, I just went with it, and I thought, you know what, I can remove it if I don't like it. So that's what we did. So I'm going to do one at a time because I wasn't sure how it was going to look. So I didn't want to put it on all three of them if I didn't like it and then having to remove them. So I just did the one first and then going in with this gold. Had it for donkeys, don't know where I got it from. I think it was in a set. But anyway, available pretty much everywhere. So now that's out the lamp, I'll just tap this gold foil on. I actually really liked it in the end. It turned out really cute. Yeah, just different. I do tidy little bits up with some acetone on a lipstick applicator brush just to move bits that I don't want. Yeah, like I said, it was hard to see where that foil gel went anyway, so trial and error. But I was happy with how they turned out in the end. So I will speed this bit up. So I'm just going to just clean up a bit. I think I go in again on this one with some more. It's just a little bit too thick in places. Yeah. give them a clean up, and away we go. Right, let's do the next stage. Right, so going in with some of the more of these metal slices. I do faff about a little bit. I've kept this sped up somewhat. I just thought these were a bit too little for this finger, so I decided to go in with these little stars instead, which I quite liked. And just placing them. So I have base coated these nails now because I'm just going to use base coat to cure those in place, because we will top coat over them anyway. And I just wasn't sure which sort of pieces to use. There was like a nice little sun which I used on this nail. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, look at that, it's beautiful. I'm just pushing those sides down a little just to make that flush on the nail again. And we'll cure that. And finally on that little pinky, we'll do that other little star and moon. Or do I? I'm going to put one of those big ones. I thought, no, let's make them all different. Now, why not? So we'll have that little star and that little moon. No, I'm doing 2 stars. Apologies. I thought I put 2. I thought I put the little moon on. Oh, I did. Did you change my mind? Oh gosh. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. So another little moon and star on this one. Just gonna flip that over so it fits a bit better, and then we'll cure that again. Okay, and lastly, I'm just going to go back in with this gold because this one was a little odd. Yeah, so we're going to go in. This is the one I actually do twice. It was a little bit thin the first time, and I wanted it a little bit thicker just because this one is purely white. So yeah, just back in, just tap this gold back on. I'm going to say it did turn out a little thin. So I will go back in again. And we're coming up to the end. We've just got a top coat, and I'll do some reveal shots at the end. Once again, happy birthday if your birthday is on October. I hope you had a fabulous day or going to have something special. Don't know when this video is going to go out. Pretty soon, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. I enjoyed doing this set. I love opals. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't really pick it up that well, but honestly, guys, in real life, they are stunning. They are stunning. Love them. Yeah. Love, 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 love. Yeah, I will go back in on this ring finger just with some more gold. Just wasn't too happy with that. So yeah, let's do some reveal shots. Thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.